What up? Kukpi7. I'm a Chief Wayne Christian. I just wanted to give a message primarily to the parents and the return of children to school. So just give me a second while I take my mask off. You know, as always, I think when we're in public and we're doing things, having a mask and washing your hands and using sanitizer and keeping your group small is really important. We've noticed in British Columbia this last little while, because of the summer season, the ballooning of the COVID, what's happening, the active cases. And so I think we need to be really mindful of those things. I think the health staff has been reminding people, keep your groups small, keep your bubbles small, no interaction in large groups. So a lot of people are talking about the return to school and what does it actually mean in terms of your children and the impact it would have on yourself and your family. Our school here, Shahihia, or Morning Dove, has put in a plan in place, and I think they've posted it online. They're watching what's happening with the Minister of Education in the province and monitoring what's happening there and how they can synchronize creating safety for your children in the school. So if you have any questions around that, contact our education people, either Daryl Jones or Narissa, and have a talk with them about how they plan to do that. If you as a parent, you have concerns and issues around health and safety of your children, they're very valid, and I think what you need to do is, for your own sort of comfort, find out what's going to work best for you. Because if you're working and your children are going to school, then there's always the issue of after school when they return home, and what mechanisms are you putting in place for the health and safety of your children. So again, find out information, call people, watch what's going on with the media announcements by Dr. Bonnie Henry, contact our staff here. But really, just try to feel comfortable for yourself and for your children, so that when they return to school, you can have some comfort. It's really important, I think, that children need that school environment, need that social interaction, but there has to be safety protocols put in place. And I believe that the teachers and the principal at Shahihia, Morning Dove, have done that. So again, ask them. We're posting what we have online. So I ask you again, we're into the month of August. We're going into, a lot of people are still going out into the mountains. There are people out on the land, which is really good. Just keep doing those kinds of activities, because I think it's really important. So I think people are looking at the harvesting of either animals or fish, or berry picking and medicines at this time. So be safe, look after yourself, and just keep remembering that we're in a very difficult and unique time. It's not the same as it was a year ago. And we're understanding that this COVID-19 is all over the place. We have to act like it's everywhere. And that's what we're noticing with the recent outbreaks. It is literally everywhere. Vancouver Coastal, Interior Health Authority, those big centers like Kelowna, and people going into the smaller communities, because people go to those centers usually for entertainment, and that's what's been happening, and they've been bringing the virus back into their families. So be safe, take care. If you're sick, self-isolate. If you can and need to, get a test to be sure, so that your mind's not worrying, your family's not worrying. Do what you need to do. Those protocols are in place through our health department. So take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the summer, and be really mindful about what you need to do for your children returning to school, for their health and safety, specifically their mental well-being. So, Kukpi7, thank you. I'll just consultant all my relatives.